Thank you guys for watching this video. I am doing this after the fact, but anyway, so you're going to get another little quick intro after this, so I'll make it quick. It's almost the end of the month. We have our Ultimate Rare Overload Fusion giveaway going on our last Pure Cyber Dragon video. I will throw a link in the description down below. Go click on the video, make sure you're subscribed, comment. We're 69 subscribers away from meeting our goal, guys. There's over 200 of you guys who watched that video and did not subscribe, so if only 1/3 of you guys hit that button, we already would have meet that goal. If all of you did it, we would have destroyed that goal. We only need 69 more. We got another week to do it. I know we can do it. So subscribe, comment on that video. Let's get that giveaway going, guys. Thanks and enjoy the video. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. So once again, it is back. Ban list doesn't matter. Tuners getting hit doesn't matter. Heck, they could hit Halka Fibrex, it's not going to matter. Cyber Synchro will always live on. How good is it? Well, it's not too bad. I think it's top 5 for Cyber Dragon variants for whatever that is worth to you guys. I was just meaning to get back to this video and to test it out again some more. And then we actually saw Yugihoh's video where he incorporated a similar mindset to his build, and we commented on his, giving him some suggestions since we have done this before in the past, and he actually responded to us. And not only that, as you guys, if you saw that quick little thing at the end of the intro, he actually subscribed to us too, so that's really cool. Hopefully he could see this, and hopefully I got some pretty off the wall ideas if we can work on something, so that would be really, really cool. Big moment for us little guy here at the channel. But anyway, guys, I got a handful of replays for you today. Again, I'm not saying that this is super competitive. I'm not saying that this is the best variant out there. I'm not saying this is the best way to play Cyber Dragons. I'm just saying you can do it, and you can compete, and you can see some degree of success. These, for the most part, I think they only had like 1 or 2 games in between with all these that did not make a replay, whether that be from misplays or lack of interaction with my opponent, because I try to give you guys good replays the majority of the time, at least to a degree like that. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into replay number 1. We were against Galaxy Eyes, and yeah, so we get impermed on the Galaxy Soldier, which isn't too concerning because we still have our Cyber Emergency and our Core, so we could even take another hit on Core and it really wouldn't be too bad. But we link off for Almirage and we play Arborea because like it's a free tuner that you don't need to like waste your normal summon on. So instead of playing tuners like that, I like it. Quick Draw Synchron's good. Like tuning can search it out too, but then you need to discard a monster from your hand. So like Arborea, just it's free summon, like nothing else included, free summon, and you can actually search it out with Rhoda too. So that works out really nice. We go for our Rev System here. Rev System, I search it out all the time in this because it enables Metal Marcher plays, and that just gives us good options for like later in the turn and everything else. So then we actually can go ahead here and just make a Savage like early. You don't have to do it by any means, but we did this time because I felt it was the most optimal play, because then we get to go ahead and do these types of things, making our Arclight, and then we're going to use Auroradon Effect in the level 1 Mech Fantabeast, and we end double Arclight and the 1 Savage. He draws the Imperm. We're going to hit that trade in just because, and that's basically going to be it for game 1. Bringing us on to game 2. So this time against Salamangreat, I'm pretty sure I have both of these replays actually. We hit Core, we got our Rev System, now we're going to go Arborea. Once again, very similar hand to last time. You'll see in these replays we have a lot of different options we can go to. Like we lose our Core here, but now we have just Auroradon, and we can still make double Arclight. Just if you make Halka Fibrex with this deck, you make double Arclight. Like worst case scenario, you take 1 to 2 hand traps, you make double Arclight, and then you can survive a turn and like do Cyber Dragon things as a follow-up. So it's got definitely some pretty good options. And we'll get into our second game here now versus the same Salamangreat player. This time he did end up going first. Luckily we have Drone Lockbird, although he doesn't hit on anything there, so it doesn't really matter too much. Spinny effect. Again, Pot of Desires, we hit that with Ash, but he has Called by the Grave, so he is going to draw the 2. I'm not too worried about hardly anything at that point, so I don't Drone Lock him because I would rather just have the discard fodder, the free monster, like whatever in my hand. I have cut Instant Fusion since some of these replays. Like I said, doing a lot of testing. The deck list is subject to change, but if we can hit, I don't know, 25 likes, 25 comments down below, we will do that deck list and get you guys what I am playing. So there, we just force out one Balinx from the graveyard, but more importantly, we wanted to get Auroradon into the graveyard, so now we can make our Savage and equip the Auroradon. So now his turn, he's going to go ahead, he draws Flame Buffalo, uses the Foxy effect. I'm going to go ahead and negate that because I don't really care, especially since his one from hand was getting banished anyway. Now he's got Buffalo, we're going to negate the Buffalo, so he's got one card left in hand. It happens to be Prohibit Snake, so he is able to bounce my Borreload Savage, but again, not too worried, not really afraid of a Balinx, so like, I guess there's that. Marcher, card's crazy, like just the recursion it brings, bringing back like a monster, and not too worried about one card that he's going to pop off with too much. So now we can go ahead and start poking away at him some more since we're not really drawing ideal, set up a little more defense and get bodies on board. And that's it for game number 3 total, and let's get to the next one. So here we're taking on Earth Machine, Trains, however you want to go about it. Extrav, ooh, the Droll. First time watching the replay, I didn't realize he went into Terraforming Desires, and we had the Droll. That's really strong. Really good to see there. We already mentioned playing Arborea, but Tenyu Spirit at Haro too, because it's a free summon, so like, why not? But we actually forgot to summon it though in this replay, so don't do that. You need to do it right away. Don't do what we did. I'm not gonna like not use this replay because of that, 'cause it helps still show you guys like the footage of the game, how the game plays, and things like that with this deck. Like even if you make a misplay, you can still, you know, do your Cyber Dragon things, and you can still make different plays. So just because you misplay once, I don't think that warrants not using that video. Just me personally. We're gonna go ahead and poke for some damage here. Absorb that hers so we can get our core back. And then we make our Almirage set the overflow. So we got the negate and the multi-pop. Not really too sure what he was going on with here, but hand is definitely not super ideal. He's going to go battle phase. We're going to pop all of his cards. And then he's going to Desires, which we will negate because I'm not too worried at that point. So end phase, he can go ahead and get his free card. That's fine. Now we're going to normal that Adhara that we forgot to special last time because we would have won had we done it. And Halka Fibrex things tend to make people quit. 3 more to show you guys. So here was against actually Gladiator Beast of all things. So we ended up going first. We remembered Adhara this time. We have our core. We searched that Rev System out. Again, if you don't have the other extender to go for like your Infinity play, search out Rev System all the time. Card's crazy and it just enables you to go like different routes. So summoning out our Deskbot and our core, then we're going to go Marcher, bring back the Deskbot, and now we can make our Arclight, and then we're going to go into a Coral Dragon and then Shen and get the free draw off of Coral Dragon as well. So now essentially this is just one of the other routes. Like between, I have 2 Arclights, Savage, Infinity, and Shen as my like turn 1 disruption combo board monsters, and I'm able to make like 2 to 4 of them pretty much any hand. So I don't want to go ahead and, I mean, now that I said that, someone's going to try this and be like, dude, I went 5 games in a row without being able to, like, I'm sorry, but for the most part you can make at least 2 of those 4, if not more, or 2 of those 5. And like, I don't know, deck's got a lot of ways. Sometimes you got to just sit down and think though. Like if you get disrupted, just like think about what your best line of play is. So this sucks with Dark Ruler and then Lightning Storm because we just lose everything. At least we get the free search off that. Then he's going to go ahead and start doing a couple Gladiator Beast things that we're not too worried about. He's going to get rid of our Arclight, tag out, and then not attack. I don't know if he couldn't. I didn't read the card honestly. Solemn Judgment. Now we're going to sorry, we're going to shotgun that Cosmic Cyclone, then normal the core, which gets met by Ghost Ogre, which does not matter. And then Cyber Repair Plant, get that Galaxy Soldier. And since Shen Shen is only from field, not hand like Arclight, we can use our Galaxy Soldier. We're going to be able to make our Infinity and revive. We do it this way because Naxter can revive Cyber Dragon, and then we can make Nova. The game plan here, because he quit, would be make the Nova, and then we would make Infinity, absorb his monster, make our own Mega Fleet. Sorry, kind of like complete brain fog there. But anyway, 2 more replays to go. Dinosaur this time. He was going first. And yeah, so he's going first, and he opened actually pretty bad Gamma Driver, Pank, and Conductor. So definitely not what you want to open by any means. And then he's going to discard the Pank, grab that double Evo pill, leaving Conductor in his hand for a follow-up, ending on Lambda and Ultimate Conductor. See, and this is why in Dino I kind of like playing Dragoon, because like you can afford the bricks because the deck's pretty consistent already, and then like really bad hands like that, you'd still end with Conductor and Dragoon, which is, I mean, pretty good. So anyway, all we have to do is force out the Conductor, and we got everything we need. We got extenders for days, and we're gonna go ahead. We do it that way because I wanted to force the Conductor, because if I force the Conductor I win. And so I normal the Plague then, because I could go into an All Mirage with Plague Spreader actually, and then I make the Mega Fleet and I attempt to attack, and at that point if I attack I kill it, so I force the Book of Moon. Otherwise I would have instant fusion, and I could use like put Repair Plant back or put Deskbot back, even put Deskbot back since I'm going to get it off in Helka anyway, bring back the Plague Spreader, and then I could easily go into Helka Fibrax that way and end up making our board. So we're going to instant fusion, kind of just spoiled what we're going to do, into Theseus, Helka Fibrax, summon out Deskbot, Auroradon, get our tokens, and quit. So last replay. Hopefully you guys are enjoying double Adhara, double Core, and Ghost Ogre. I do play Ghost Ogre because of E-Telly. It's not that good of a hand trap right now. It's okay, like don't get me wrong, it's got some okay uses, but being able to summon it off E-Telly too. And the best part is if you don't need your like E-Telly for a combo or anything, you full combo, say you make Infinity, Savage, Arclight, and you have E-Telly in hand, so you can play E-Telly, get Ghost Ogre on the field, because you can use her from the field or from the hand. So it's just E-Telly can be a extender or a disruption piece if you want. So just really strong that way. But anyway, here, not worried about Phantasme. Wasn't sure what he may or may have not drawn into. So we get to the Auroradon, summon the tokens, which will bring us our Deskbot back. You guys already saw here then, we bring back our Core, and then we're going to go into Metal Marcher, bring back the Deskbot once again. And now we go Coral Dragon, Shen Shen, and then draw a card. In which case we can actually draw, we drew the Repair Plant back because we used or wait, no, that was the last replay. I was going to say we used Plague Spreader, but Plague Spreader is not banished, so that wouldn't make any sense. But anyway, we drew into Repair Plant, which we can search out our Galaxy Soldier at this point. We have Ghost Ogre and Core in hand, so we are able to make our Infinity. Just to show it, I do go for it, so Infinity is about to come out here. And then we make our, we have Arclight too, so Infinity, Arclight, and Infinity, Arclight, Shen Shen. And I assumed he would do that and use Phantasme's effect, which I'm not too worried about because he can't Gamma or Imperm me because he has Phantasme on field anyway. So I go to absorb it, and he does in fact use its effect to discard to negate, and I negate his negate. So now he's going to have one from hand banished, and his Phantasme on field is also going to get banished. So not too entirely sure what his plan was there. But anyway, he draws Ash for turn, which is not good. Red Eyes Fusion, obviously we're going to negate that. Then he comes out with Mystic Mine, obviously we're going to negate that. And then he surrenders because he can't do anything else. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You saw the kind of different combo routes. These replays were picked kind of showing like making Infinity with Shen Shen, with Arclight, double Arclight, Savage Arclight, Shen Shen, like trying to make a variety of boards, showing you guys the flexibility in this. And remember, 25 comments, 25 likes down below, and yeah, then we can go ahead and get that deck profile for you guys. Take care.